Welcome, my dear guest. There are places in this world where the weight of history is almost too heavy to bear, where echoes of the past still linger in stone walls, and the air itself seems to hum with the secrets of centuries. Perched high upon Castle Rock, overlooking the ancient city of Edinburgh, stands a fortress steeped in blood, betrayal, and ghostly whispers. Tonight, we cross the threshold of one of the most haunted places in all of Scotland. From phantom drummers to spectral prisoners, the shadows of Edinburgh Castle are many, and they are watching. Step carefully and do keep close, for what lies within does not always remain silent. I am Sebastian, your host, and this is From Beyond.
Perched atop an extinct volcanic plug dominating the skyline of Scotland's historic capital, stands a fortress steeped in centuries of history, conflict, and untold secrets. Edinburgh Castle. Its very name conjures images of kings and queens, battles fought and won, and a legacy etched in stone. But beneath its majestic facade, within its ancient walls, lies a darker, more mysterious truth. A truth whispered in hushed tones, a truth that chills the blood and quickens the pulse. For Edinburgh Castle is not merely a monument to the past, it is a living, breathing testament to the spectral, a hotbed of paranormal activity and a gateway to the other side. Tonight, we embark on a chilling journey into the heart of this haunted stronghold. We will delve into the legends that refuse to die, the echoes of lives long past that still resonate within these formidable ramparts. From the rhythmic, ominous beat of a drum that heralds impending doom, to the mournful lament of a piper lost to the depths and the tragic whispers of a lady wronged, Edinburgh Castle holds stories that defy explanation. We will explore the chilling tales of its haunted dungeons, where despair and suffering left an indelible mark, and uncover the mystical connection to the ancient Stone of Destiny, a relic said to carry the very echo of kings. And perhaps most unsettling of all, we will examine the modern-day sightings, the contemporary encounters that prove the veil between worlds is thinner here than anywhere else. Prepare yourselves, for what you are about to hear is not just history, it is a haunting. This is the story of the haunted Edinburgh Castle. Our first chilling encounter takes us back to the year 1650, a time of great turmoil and uncertainty in Scotland. It was then that the first whispers of a truly terrifying apparition began to circulate within the castle walls, the headless drummer. Imagine the scene. A sentry standing guard on a cold, windswept night suddenly hears the unmistakable rhythmic beat of a drum. Not the drums of the castle guard, but something far more ancient, far more unsettling. As he strains his eyes through the gloom, a figure emerges from the mist. A young man dressed in what appears to be an old-fashioned military uniform, relentlessly beating his drum. But there's a horrifying detail. He has no head. This spectral drummer was first sighted just before Oliver Cromwell's forces launched a devastating attack on Edinburgh Castle. His appearance was not a random occurrence, it was a dire warning, a spectral harbinger of impending conflict. The rat-tat-tat of his drum was a death knell, a prelude to the chaos and destruction that would soon engulf the fortress. Since that fateful day, the legend has persisted. If the headless drummer is seen or heard, it signifies that the castle, and perhaps Scotland itself, is on the brink of a major upheaval, a new threat to its ancient sovereignty. While his exact identity remains shrouded in mystery, some speculate he was a young drummer man who met a tragic end during one of the castle's many sieges, perhaps decapitated by a cannonball. His restless spirit, forever bound to his duty, returns to sound the alarm. Visitors and staff alike have reported hearing the faint, distant sound of drumming when no earthly drummer is present. It's a sound that sends shivers down the spine, a reminder that the past is never truly past within these walls. The headless drummer is more than just a ghost. He's a living, or rather unliving, alarm system, a perpetual sentinel warning of dangers yet to come. His silent, rhythmic warning is a testament to the castle's turbulent history, a constant echo of the battles fought and the lives lost in its defence. Deep beneath the ancient foundations of Edinburgh Castle lies a labyrinth of forgotten tunnels, their secrets buried under centuries of stone and earth. It is within these dark, claustrophobic passages that another poignant and tragic legend was born, the tale of the Phantom Piper. Many years ago, during a time when the castle's defences were being meticulously mapped, a young piper man, renowned for his musical talent, was tasked with an extraordinary and perilous mission. He was to venture into these newly discovered underground tunnels, playing his bagpipes as he went, so that those above ground could trace his path and map the subterranean network. The young man, brave but perhaps too young to fully grasp the danger, dutifully entered the darkness, his pipes filling the silence with their haunting melody. For a time, the faint strains of his music could be heard by the soldiers above, a comforting guide to his progress. But then, abruptly, the music stopped. Silence. An unnerving, absolute silence that swallowed the echoes of his pipes. Despite frantic efforts, the boy was never seen again. He had vanished without a trace, swallowed by the earth, leaving behind only the chilling mystery of his disappearance. To this day, visitors and staff within the castle, particularly in the older sections and near suspected tunnel entrances, report hearing the faint melancholic strains of bagpipes. It is the Phantom Piper forever playing his mournful tune, a spectral echo of his last, ill-fated journey. His music is a lament for a life cut short, a haunting reminder of the castle's hidden depths and the sacrifices made in its long history. The sound is often described as distant, ethereal, and deeply sorrowful, a melody that tugs at the heartstrings and sends a shiver down the spine. It is a ghost story that speaks not of terror, but of profound loss and an enduring spectral presence that refuses to be silenced. Within the ancient stones of Edinburgh Castle, another spectral resident is said to roam, her presence marked by a profound sense of sorrow and injustice. She's known by many names, the Grey Lady, the Black Lady, but her story is most often linked to the tragic fate of Janet Douglas, Lady Glamis. In the 16th century, Scotland was a land rife with political intrigue and suspicion, and Janet Douglas found herself caught in its cruel web. Accused of witchcraft and treason by King James V, who harboured a deep-seated hatred for her family, she was imprisoned within the very walls of Edinburgh Castle. Despite her fervent pleas of innocence, Janet Douglas was condemned. On July 17th, 1537, she was burned at the stake on Castle Hill in full view of her young son, who was forced to watch his mother's agonising demise. Her death was a brutal display of royal power and a stark reminder of the dangers of political enmity. It is her tormented spirit, many believe, that continues to haunt the castle, particularly the areas around the royal apartments and the castle chapel. Visitors and staff have reported numerous encounters with a spectral female figure, often described as a grey lady or black lady due to her sombre attire. Her appearances are often accompanied by sudden drops in temperature, inexplicable cold spots, and a pervasive feeling of sadness or unease. Some have claimed to see her gliding silently through corridors, her face veiled in shadow, a perpetual mournful expression etched upon her spectral features. Her presence is a chilling reminder of the castle's dark past, a testament to the innocent lives consumed by political machinations and the enduring pain of injustice. The Black Lady is not a malevolent spirit, but rather a sorrowful echo, forever bound to the place of her suffering, a silent witness to the castle's long and often brutal history. Beneath the imposing grandeur of Edinburgh Castle lie its infamous dungeons, a place of unimaginable suffering and despair. For centuries, these dark, subterranean chambers served as prisons, holding cells for enemies of the crown and even torture chambers. Here, countless souls endured unimaginable hardships: starvation, disease, brutal interrogations, and the crushing weight of hopelessness. Prisoners of war, political dissidents, and common criminals alike were confined within these cold, damp walls, their cries and pleas echoing unheard in the darkness. The sheer volume of human misery and suffering that permeated these dungeons has left an indelible energetic imprint, making them one of the most paranormally active areas within the castle. Visitors and staff frequently report a chilling array of phenomena. Sudden drastic drops in temperature are common, often accompanied by an overwhelming sense of dread or oppression. Disembodied voices, whispers, and even screams are said to emanate from the darkness, the spectral echoes of those who perished within these confines. One of the most frequently reported entities is the dung prisoner, an unfortunate soul who reportedly tried to escape by digging through the castle's waste chute, only to become trapped and perish in the filth. His foul odour is sometimes reported in the dungeons, a lingering testament to his desperate, tragic end. Other accounts speak of shadowy figures lurking in the corners, the feeling of being touched or pushed by unseen hands, and even the distinct sound of chains rattling. The dungeons are a grim reminder of the castle's brutal past, a place where the line between life and death, sanity and madness blurred. The residual energy of countless tormented souls seems to cling to every stone, making it a truly unsettling experience for anyone who dares to venture into its depths. It is a place where the echoes of despair are not just historical footnotes, but a palpable, chilling reality. Within the hallowed walls of Edinburgh Castle, not all paranormal phenomena are born of tragedy and despair. Some are woven into the very fabric of Scotland's ancient heritage, connected to objects of immense historical and mystical power. Foremost among these is the Stone of Destiny, also known as the Stone of Scone. This unassuming block of red sandstone has been the coronation seat of Scottish monarchs for centuries, a symbol of their right to rule and a relic steeped in legend and prophecy. While not traditionally associated with overt ghostly apparitions, the Stone of Destiny is said to possess a profound spiritual energy, a resonance with the countless kings who have sat upon it. Many believe that within its ancient molecular structure, it holds the very echo of kings, the residual spiritual imprint of those who were crowned upon it. Visitors and those who work closely with the stone have reported a palpable sense of history, an almost overwhelming feeling of ancient power and solemnity. Some have even claimed to hear faint ethereal whispers or the distant sounds of a cheering crowd, as if the stone itself is replaying moments from its storied past. The Stone of Destiny is more than just a historical artifact. It is a conduit to Scotland's royal lineage, a tangible link to a bygone era. Its presence within the castle is a constant reminder of the nation's enduring spirit and the weight of its history. The paranormal connection here is less about fear and more about a deep, almost spiritual resonance, a feeling that the past is not merely remembered, but actively present, echoing through the very stone that crowned a nation's destiny. It's a subtle haunting, perhaps, but one that speaks volumes about the castle's profound connection to the soul of Scotland. While the legends of the Headless Drummer, the Phantom Piper, and the Black Lady are deeply rooted in historical accounts, Edinburgh Castle is far from a relic of past hauntings. Indeed, it remains a vibrant hub of paranormal activity, with new sightings and unexplained phenomena reported regularly by visitors, staff, and even seasoned paranormal investigators. It seems the veil between worlds is particularly thin within these ancient walls, allowing the echoes of the past to bleed into the present. The types of modern-day sightings are as varied as the castle's long history. Many report sudden, inexplicable drops in temperature, often accompanied by a feeling of being watched or an overwhelming sense of unease. Disembodied voices, whispers, and even full-blown conversations are frequently heard in empty rooms and corridors. Objects are said to move on their own, doors slam shut without explanation, and lights flicker erratically. Some visitors have even captured strange anomalies in their photographs and videos, unexplained orbs of light, shadowy figures, or distortions that defy logical explanation. Perhaps one of the most compelling pieces of evidence comes from a comprehensive scientific study conducted in 2001. A team of paranormal investigators, led by Dr. Richard Wiseman, conducted a large-scale experiment within the castle, involving hundreds of volunteers. Many of these volunteers, unaware of the castle's haunted reputation or the specific areas known for paranormal activity, reported experiencing strange phenomena, cold spots, feelings of being touched, and even seeing apparitions in the very locations where such activity has been historically reported. This study, while not definitively proving the existence of ghosts, certainly added a layer of scientific intrigue to the castle's already formidable paranormal reputation. From the fleeting glimpse of a shadowy figure in a doorway to the chilling sensation of an unseen presence, the modern-day sightings at Edinburgh Castle serve as a powerful reminder that some mysteries refuse to be confined to the history books. The castle continues to be a living testament to the unexplained, a place where the past is not just remembered, but actively experienced, challenging our perceptions of reality and leaving us to wonder, what other secrets do these ancient stones still hold? As our journey through the spectral corridors and haunted chambers of Edinburgh Castle comes to a close, we are left with a profound sense of awe and a lingering question. What forces truly animate this ancient fortress? We have walked with the headless drummer whose rhythmic warning echoes through time, a harbinger of conflict. We have listened to the mournful, eternal melody of the phantom piper, forever lost in the labyrinthine tunnels beneath our feet. We have felt the sorrowful presence of the Black Lady, a tragic figure whose unjust fate is etched into the very stones. We have explored the chilling despair of the haunted dungeons, where the suffering of countless souls still resonates, and pondered the mystical connection of the Stone of Destiny, a relic that seems to hum with the very echo of kings. And perhaps most compellingly, we have seen that these are not just tales of old. The modern-day sightings continue to prove that Edinburgh Castle remains a vibrant, active nexus of paranormal activity, a place where the unexplained is a daily occurrence. Edinburgh Castle stands as a powerful testament to the enduring mysteries of the world. It is a place where history and legend intertwine, where the past is not merely remembered, but actively experienced. Whether you believe in ghosts or not, the sheer volume of unexplained phenomena, the consistent reports across centuries, and the palpable atmosphere within its walls make it impossible to deny that something extraordinary resides here. It challenges our understanding of reality, inviting us to consider that perhaps, just perhaps, there is more to this world than meets the eye. The secrets of Edinburgh Castle continue to unfold, one chilling encounter at a time. The question is, are you brave enough to seek them out? I've told you what I know. Whether you believe it or not is entirely up to you.
And so, we leave behind the stone walls of Edinburgh Castle, though some say the spirits within are never truly left behind. Whispers in the corridors, footsteps in empty chambers, a phantom drummer that plays for no living soul. Perhaps history does not rest quietly here. Perhaps it never intended to. Thank you for joining me in the shadows tonight. Until we meet again, may your steps be silent and your nights undisturbed.